Hello everyone, this is Cypher Deck, and today I'm playing Bregus in Project 1999. I'm here with a group of friends. I'll go ahead and introduce them one at a time. We have Hydros Inc.
What's up, everybody? I'm playing Corvelus, the Druid, and I just dinged level 19, which I'm really excited about.
Grats. And we also have AC Gamer.
And I'm playing Doom. No, I'm kidding, guys.
The Barbarian! You gotta finish it, dude.
No, I am playing my Shadow Knight, guys, level 19, and I am loving it.
Yep, and we have Chupacabra.
And I am playing Savak, my level 23 Necro.
And we also have the other Chupacabra. No, I'm kidding.
Why?
So how you guys doing today? It's a good day.
It has been a good day, yeah, man. Any day off is a good day.
Yeah, I'll agree with that one. Yep, definitely. Plus, any day on Everquest is usually a pretty good day too, guys. Not always, but sometimes you have pretty bad days on here.
It's very rare, though. Isn't it very rare that you have a bad day on EverQuest? It seems like to me, anyway.
I don't know. Chupa's been having some bad luck with some of his name guys he's been going after.
Yeah, bad weeks, not days.
Get it? People get it.
Yeah,
I know you're after that guy in the City of Mist for quite some time, man. I'm wishing you all the best with that too.
I'm up to 15 kills, no torch.
Ah, that's terrible.
He said he was with that group there for a while, and they pretty much all got their pieces and just kind of took off on him. So that kind of sucks when that happens. So now he's having to start all over again.
You want to throw out any names so you can ridicule them?
No, man, it's not their fault, dude. It really isn't. One guy, I think, stopped playing. The other guy hasn't been on for a long time. And the third guy finally got a guild, and I don't hold him accountable for anything, man.
I wish that Thum was like around that level so I could help you get it, brother. Because I would, man.
Oh, it's all good.
Hey, what's up? Dalen75 is on, guys.
Yeah,
oh, nice.
So, should I invite him to the call?
Sure. Just let him know that we're recording before he gets in. So.
Okay, let me tell him.
How often do you see that happen, though? Is that people will get their epics or get something really cool in a raid, and then just a few weeks later kind of disappear and be off the game?
Pop smoke, yeah. People do it all the time, man. They get what they want. They get their pixels and they pop smoke and roll.
That sucks, because there's somebody else who's actually playing the game. Yeah, I mean, I used to see it back in the day, but not quite as often as I kind of hear about it now.
I think the main reason too is you're so amped up for it. You've been trying so hard for so long. You finally get it, and you're like,
now what?
Woosah. All right, I can relax off this character now and go do something else. That's fun.
Well, yeah. Are you saying using your the term would be badass mage, dude? Because level 54, and I know you got really good gear, man. I mean, the guy's a badass. You saying he's not fun just because you're frustrated with you're getting frustrated with not being able to get the item that you're getting? Because I think playing Athalar would be a huge amount of fun, dude. Come on.
He is way fun, but since I'm going after that piece, I'm actually bound in City of Mist right now, so it's kind of hard to get around a little bit. I love playing him.
Oh, aren't you?
Yeah, he's 55. He's 55, and I love playing him. It's just where he's bound right now. It's kind of hard to get around and get groups. But once I get that piece, I'm out of there and I'm hitting levels again, getting to 57 as fast as I can.
Right, getting out of City of Mist. I can, that zone was actually pretty nice, but I think I didn't spend as much time there as I could have because I was still over in Seb. Like Seb just seemed to be the place to be. You found the most groups. You got the best items, at least for a cleric, anyways.
I'll be right back, guys. Give me a minute.
No problem.
All right.
And
we have two other druids here who are root rotting.
That's what I figured. They're all looking for a group. We got a 20 necro and a 20 druid, and I figured they're gonna form up and maybe compete with these things.
That's all right though. They pop up. The crack spiders pop up at random, and we'll definitely still be able to grab some. So I'm not overly worried about us getting ours.
No, I'm just saying we're going to have a little bit of competition, which is fine because then we won't get jumped as much. I guess my thing didn't take off.
We've had a couple of bad pulls, guys, and it wasn't Thum's fault this time. Because Thum's not here.
It was his spirit, guys. His spirit was still here doing it.
People trying to look up to him and emulate him like the lads over there. I can't lie.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that because I'm gonna get feigned death. So big pools at a certain point, maybe not gonna be a huge thing for me. Hopefully, maybe. We'll have to see. It's been a very long time since I pulled any dungeons other than. Man, I'm still very familiar with Lower Guck. Like that was gonna be the only one that I'll be able to do, or Soul B. Other than that, you know, I don't really think I ever pulled Seb. Seb, at the time that I was there with my Shadow Knight, for the little amount of the time that he was actually there, he basically just sat in a room. Like everything was camped so much that you really never even left the room. Let's see, what did this drop?
But was there chicken involved though? Was
always,
chicken around?
always chicken around, man.
I like chicken, dude.
Chicken sandwiches
It tastes good in my mouth portal. Love that chicken.
from Popeyes.
Sir Morgan, love that chicken from Popeyes. Now they owe me money, dude.
Right, or now we owe them money for singing their little tune.
Chicken.
Oh, why is it every time I do one of these videos, we always make our viewers hungry? We were talking about ice cream the other day, like pies and stuff. We even created on Scrap Mechanics, we created a giant ice cream cone just to like kind of rub it in the people who are watching the video's face, as in like, go get something to eat, guys. So I don't know why food always kind of comes up in our videos, but I love, I just love the comments that people leave, you know, once we do something like that.
Yep. Gotta be hungry always. Always hungry.
Do you guys ever watch these? Do you guys ever watch these videos about people just eating food? Like,
No.
Yeah, I've seen, because I watch these videos where they talk about what's popular on YouTube and like what's going around, and yeah, there's like this entire culture of people who like to watch other people eat. It's like a sexual, sensual kind of thing, and I'm like, no, thank you. I don't want to watch somebody else
got
eat.
one incoming, guys. My thing is, I like to watch cooking videos. I like to learn how to cook new recipes. I don't, on the shows that I watch, they never eat the food; they just cook the food. So that's the difference between the shows that I like and the shows that other people like. Now, my little brother, he does like watching. There's this guy from Canada that he likes watching eat fast food. So.
What? That's weird though. Is it not? Is that not weird?
Oh man, I just thought it myself.
Yeah, I won't say
awesome.
I won't say it's weird. I just say it's not for me, because there's a lot of stuff out there that's not for me. People get along and watch it just fine. So yeah, I mean, whatever works for you. But I like the cooking shows, just like you were talking about, where I learned something from them. I used to like the History Channel and Discovery Channel back when they weren't MTV and didn't play any music videos anymore. Just I never find any show like. MTV used to play music videos, right? Now it's all reality shows. The History Channel and Discovery Channel, pretty much the exact same thing all over again. Just they don't play any educational things anymore. It's all about, hey, this guy drives a truck from this point to this point, and I'm like, fantastic. Tell me about the science behind it. I don't want to hear them talk about, oh, I packed myself a turkey sandwich today, and oh man, I forgot the mayo. We got a big problem now, man. Where am I gonna find mayo? What are we listening to? I don't get it, but I know a lot of people like it. But it's just it's not my cup of tea on that one.
I'm kind of sad that channels have gone, like G4 TV, whenever they were showing video games and
Tech TV, the same thing. Yeah, that was awesome back when they were actually showing you how to. There was one guy.
Laporte.
Yeah, that's the guy, and he actually has his own thing on the internet where he still does those kind of little helpful information things.
He also does the radio as well.
I agree with you guys. That G4 TV was an excellent channel, and it had some really good game reviews with Morgan Webb, and I forget the other guy, Adam
Sessler.
Adam Sessler.
I love that show.
X-Play.
I actually love the show with Kevin, where Kevin was the host, and he would, like you say, he would talk about. But he had what was her name, man?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, more.
It's on X. It's X Games or something. Not X. Games,
No, he's talking about X-Play. He's talking about X-Play.
Yeah,
X-Play.
X-Play, that's it. And his co-host, she's in movies now, man, but she's black hair.
Yep.
Oh, what's her name, man? It's gonna drive me crazy.
I
know. Olivia Munn. That's it. Olivia Munn. God, she was.
No,
she was
that's
beautiful.
not who he was.
Well, not initially. Not initially. That was like his third or fourth co-host, actually. Yeah, but she was my favorite, Olivia Munn. So, oh my God, I just dotted myself again. What is going on? It's like I have the mob targeted, but I use the mouse to click my spells and stuff like that. So I just randomly targeted myself and then dotted myself. But the target didn't switch until right before the spell went off. Man, it's crazy.
You remember on Tech TV? Wow, did he just lose my fear? Or are you guys rooting him?
No, I haven't
not-
rooted. No, I haven't rooted
There we go.
Arsenal. Your spell must have
Jeez.
broke.
But yeah, I remember on Tech TV they used to have really late at night, around 11 or 12, my time anyways. They used to show these little cinematics that like college students would put together, or if you're an amateur sitting at home or doing stuff like that, you can put those together, put them on there, and they would pick the best ones and show them to you. Those were really cool. I miss seeing stuff like that. Like they used to give people who were trying to break into the field a chance and give them a little bit of publicity, and you could vote on like the best one that night. And I'm sure they got job offers because of it, because a lot of eyes on there definitely helps you out.
Yeah.
But I don't really see channels like that anymore.
Were you around whenever it was called ZDTV before G4 actually became G4?
I don't know if I remember that name, but I watched that long before it changed into the format that they eventually changed it into, and then got rid of it altogether.
Well, they ended up making a web browser that any web page you went onto became a chat page. So if someone else had that same browser and two people were on that same page, you could actually talk to each other. So if you were like looking up something for a game and you were just looking for something that was down the list, you could actually tell the other guy, hey, this is what you need to type in for whatever, if it wasn't on that list that you were looking for. It was really nice. And then later, like on Saturdays, they'd have get-togethers where everyone who had that browser would get together and talk to Adam Savage, Leo Laporte, all those guys. So it made for a very interesting browser, but it's not around anymore.
See, that's kind of cool. I mean, they're just putting like-minded individuals with the skill and talent to create things for people out there just because they have that show and they're trying different stuff. It's just it really does help people out, but you don't really see it too often anymore unless it's all gone to the internet. I think that's where it has gone, is that there's so many people doing that.
I'm gonna pull this crag spider, guys. We'll wait till the carrion spider's far enough away that he won't add.
What about you, Hydros? Did you ever watch anything on TV for a channel that you kind of liked that just basically changed into something else?
Just G4 TV that I can think of, man. I mean, it did get kind of ridiculous with the History Channel. I used to watch a lot of that, but they started doing the Ancient Aliens thing.
Oh my god!
And so
don't even start me on that stuff. It's the exact same footage. I mean, if you watch the old one where they're like, "These are the Pilgrims." I mean, South Park even made fun of that. Whereas, like, these are the Pilgrims. This is like the first Thanksgiving. They take that exact same episode, and now it's the guy with the weird hair because why not, right? Why not find like the craziest looking guy?
Yeah, he's a yeah, no, dude. So yeah, I mean, I like the History Channel. I like the Discovery Channel. There's this Naked and Afraid show on the Discovery Channel that I really dig. Because I dig it because I don't think that I'd be able to actually do it.
It's porn for survivalists, I think is what it is.
I have, I have done some of that stuff though. I know how to fish and stuff like that, but man, I don't need to. There's a McDonald's, down the road.
Well,
I'm not a big fan of McDonald's, but I would rather go, and get a cheeseburger than.
What makes it interesting is it's kind of a primal show. You're starting out as a human with nothing in the wilderness, and you have to find your way.
You do realize that
you can decide if you want to create your own clothes or not.
You do realize the only one, like I've watched several of those things, and the ones where they succeed most often than not are the ones with no mosquitoes. And then they send them into a jungle full of mosquitoes, and they're like, I'm out of here. I live in Houston, which is a reclaimed swamp. We have millions upon millions of mosquitoes. I know what it's like outside. I don't want to be outside. Okay, so watching a show where people are outside doesn't appeal to me on that one.
Someday we may come to an apocalyptic event, and
I hope it kills the mosquitoes because then I'll be fine. Kill the mosquitoes.
I know how to fish and I know how to hunt because of the things I did as a young man. I could fish and hunt. So I know how to do those things, and I have those skills. But there's skills that I haven't used for a long time because I would rather play video games than go hunting with the people that I used to go hunting with. So I mean, and I'm not big on, to be honest, guys. I'm really not big on killing animals. I will if I have to, I mean, but I don't even like to fish because you're killing an animal, and you don't have to, man. You can go to McDonald's or Subway and get you a vegetarian sub. So,
Well, wait a minute. I was about to say you're talking about places that kill animals for the food
well,
that you eat.
exactly. So it's either way. Unless you're a vegetarian or a vegan, you're going to end up killing the animals in some form or fashion.
That's all right. I see.
And
Vegans and vegetarians will still kill fruits and vegetables, man. Unless you are one of those ones where you wait for it to naturally fall off the vine, and that's ridiculous because you're going to starve to death. I don't see you ever doing that.
yeah, and trees, and broccoli and stuff, they're very much alive too. I mean, it's just a different form of life, but they're no less alive than anything else. So you vegetarians are killers too, man.
I never said we weren't, man. Yeah, we're human.
Yeah, we exist. We exist to feed on other forms of life, man. That's just how
Yeah.
the world is. You can't
It's
you
the
can't
food
escape.
chain.
But I love
No.
me some broccoli, man. Is all I'm saying. Broccoli with a little bit of soy sauce on there, man. Come on, forget
These
about
are
it.
the price of the carrots.
Forget about it, guys.
For tomorrow is the harvest, and to them
A better
is the
broccoli.
Broccoli, shopping broccoli. I think everybody's seen that skit.
Shopping broccoli. All right. So does anybody need Spirit of the Wolf? Is everybody good?
Nope, I'm good on that one.
I'm good.
What we needs is
I'm
Hans and Franz over here to lift some weights, guys.
here to pump you up. I am Hans, and he is Franz.
Oh my god, though Dana Carvey, man. Dana Carvey had such.
Kevin Nealon, dude. He was hilarious, dude. Those guys that I grew up with, that was my generation. I think that was y'all's generation too. So, just
Yep.
good times, man. This SNL was hilarious, man.
They still are. I mean, they still got some pretty good skits on there occasionally. I mean, I don't watch them as much as I used to, but I kind of actually skip over the bands for the most part that they get on there because I've just never heard of most of them and I'm not really into them.
You're old, dude.
Yeah, maybe, or just I used to like dance music, and now dance music went from like dance to like techno, and now it's called what's the name of it? It's the exact same thing. It's just a different name for it. And
That nay.
yeah, no, I think that's a dance, isn't it?
It's part of a dance.
I'll be honest, guys. I like some techno. I was a rave kid back in the late 1990s and the early 2000s. So
Yeah.
I
same.
went to a lot of raves down in Atlanta and stuff like that, and saw a lot of really good DJs spin. So I can't knock techno even a little bit. I do appreciate some of it.
I like a little bit of everything. Thankfully, or maybe not thankfully, depending on how you look at it. I grew up with a lot of brothers and sisters. All of us are about 4 years apart, 3 to 4, or sometimes 5 years apart from each other. So we were all in the same house growing up. I got a little bit of all the generations mixed in there. I've listened to, I listened to Elvis, Tom Jones. I love Tom Jones. Man, I'm a big Tom Jones fan. I would love to see him in Las Vegas one day. But, if I listen to some of the more recent stuff, Creed, Nickelback, things of that sort. So I'm all over the place when it comes to music. Just the new stuff coming out just doesn't really appeal.
I'm a metalhead, man. I was a late 80s metal too, like Slayer and Sepultura and Pantera, and I listened to a lot of punk rock music too back then, like NoFX, Minor Threat, and the Misfits. So that's basically my type of music right there. The kind that I like to listen to more than anything else is punk and old metal. I like some new metal too, and I don't know why that guy added on YouTube, but he definitely did.
Gotta make it interesting, man.
I don't understand that.
I'm so sexy.
I mean, the Crag Spider was far enough away where I think the Karen spiders are non-aggro. Am I correct, or am I wrong?
No,
about
they're
that?
aggro.
Social.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm surprised you missed your opportunity right there to sing that song, man. So sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts.
Yeah, Chupa, why aren't you singing, dude? Oh, I'm poisoned and I'm
Trying to eat
dying.
lunch.
Oh no! Don't die.
What kind of lunch you got, man?
You can get some pizza.
Ooh.
I love pizza's one of my favorite foods, man. It really is. Cheese and mushrooms with extra sauce. I usually like pepperoni, but I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier lately, guys. And pepperoni is not healthy in no way, shape, or form.
But it is so good.
Oh, it's delicious. It's delicious.
And that grease dripping off of it, yeah.
Oh. And I'm trying to eat thin crust too instead of pan crust. And pan pizza is my favorite pizza. Always has been. Probably always will be. But thin crust is good too.
I tell you,
I just don't like hand toss. I don't like hand toss for some reason.
Have you seen
Unless it's from a New York style. Like
was
unless you're a
about to say.
pizzeria that does, yeah. If you're a pizzeria that does the hand toss New York style pizzeria, then I'm gonna like your pizza. If you're any good at making pizza.
Have you seen the new pizza? I think
Exactly.
from Pizza Hut that has the bacon. It's like completely made out of bacon with more bacon bits on top, wrapped with another
Oh my
pig.
God, you're giving me a heart attack just by talking
I
about
know
it,
it gives
dude.
me a heart attack just looking at the commercial.
But I like bacon. Yeah,
It probably comes inside of a bacon box and with a bacon bag.
Yeah,
like
Pizza Hut or Little
like
Caesars?
bacon wine.
I don't remember who it was. I think it was Pizza Hut. It might be Little Caesars.
It's Little Caesars.
I got one
Oh,
incoming,
okay.
guys.
Yeah,
You
it just
snared those,
it
so.
just seems so bad for you. So bad.
And it's coronary in a box.
There's a place here in Houston that is known to have like the worst steaks for you to eat. I mean, they're actually the best steaks that you could probably
that
ever eat.
steaks.
But anytime anybody eats there's like a 1 in 5 chance that you're going to be going to the hospital. Like that's the ratio that they
Wow.
have there. So like every other day you hear about it. Like, oh no, 2 more people had a heart attack while they were eating there, and I'm like, jeez, I'm never going to that restaurant.
That is crazy, man. That's crazy. I went to Subway today. I made the healthy choice. I got me a sweet onion and chicken teriyaki sub on whole wheat with those baked chips. So I did good today. I'm proud of myself today. But yesterday I had Burger King. I had a Big Mac from Burger King.
Wasn't
So I'm not proud
Subway
of myself yesterday.
the guys who got caught putting like yoga mats in their bread or something?
What?
Yeah,
delicious.
it was like plastic pellets or something they were getting caught in there. I don't know. It's alleged, guys. Alleged, because I don't know for sure
Yeah,
on that one.
Love me some yoga mat, dude. Straight up, dude. That's some tasty yoga mat.
Now, Subway's most recent thing is they got sued for not actually being a foot long.
Oh yeah, because they're a couple inches short sometimes. Because it's all made.
Right.
It's supposed to be all made fresh at the actual restaurants. Each one is individually done. So, I mean, how can you get consistency in that?
Well, this sub that I'm eating is delicious. That's all I can say as far as speaking about Subway subs. I enjoy them a great deal, and it's generally healthier, guys, than Burger King are. Allegedly.
What, I was gonna say, what isn't allegedly better than Burger King and McDonald's?
Why are we saying allegedly?
Because we don't want to get sued. We're that Johnny Rico in what was that movie? He's like, I just don't want to get sued.
It's a cool word to say too. Allegedly, I like it. I like the way it sounds.
The night at the Roxbury, that's what it was. Don't you remember when they hit the car? He's like, I just don't want to get sued.
Okay, I'm gonna pull another one, guys. I think I just saw one go over the hill there where the gorge hounds are. I'm gonna grab them up.
I
So
haven't.
how are you guys doing on experience? Are you getting experience from these guys? Is it decent? Is it?
I haven't even looked.
Because my guy's experience bar is flying.
Yep.
So it's amazing. So
Same here. I'm at 79%.
that's awesome. And you're level 21 too, right, Bregus?
Yep.
Yeah, that's. I mean, the crack spiders are definitely good experience, guys.
Are you gonna do your last name as D Earth?
Bring us to Earth?
Yeah, like the guild.
Oh,
No.
God. Chupa, tell me you're here. Are you gonna
I
snare
got
this
it.
guy, Chupa?
Oh, I feared
Okay.
it. I feared it. I didn't snare it.
I'll snare
I'll snare it. I got it.
I got it.
Not too
it.
late.
Too late.
Oh,
I
George,
think your snare overrides my snare though, so it's
it
all good.
does
Yeah.
not.
Oh, well, that's a good thing because my snare lasts like 6 minutes long, where yours lasts 30 seconds.
God damn it.
I don't know. He should
I
have
do,
Doomy Darkness
yeah,
by now.
I didn't know you were here, dude. I would not have snared it. I thought
Nah,
you
it's
were ready to
good.
get away.
I don't want to be munching in y'all's ears.
Oh, it's cool, dude. What are you eating, dude? What's for lunch?
Pizza.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. We.
That huge conversation about. Let's go through it again, guys. What kind of we like? I like the bacon one that gives you a heart attack.
Yeah, we even went off on a pizza tangent too. But no, what is on the pizza? What toppings do you have?
Just cheese.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, Home Alone, man. Home Alone. So all he wanted was a cheese pizza.
Yay, crack spiders must die. And there's another one. I wonder if somebody will get him before I get to him. All right, I will not snare this one, guys.
How did Dylan75 said he was going to join us today, or?
Yeah, he said he had to go to the grocery store and that he would be back in about 2 hours and he would join us then.
Oh, sweet.
Right on.
Look forward to that video sometime this week, guys.
And for me, look forward to it in about 6 months.
Oh, wow. A druid who lets Spirit of the Wolf drop. That is awesome.
Yep, Spirit of Wolf is gone.
Yep,
I feel really
that.
proud of myself.
Woe is me. Woe is me. I can't run with the snared spider. It's too fast. It's too fast.
Yeah, we're not having a lot of trouble as far as keeping up with the mobs and stuff like that.
But can you imagine?
It's just in case we get Sir Wembley back on us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what a punk! What a punk!
A Spirit of the Wolf spell is a oh crap spell for sure. It's like one of those oh man things have gone bad. It's time to run.
Can you imagine though fighting like this as a melee in VR? Like your job would just be like, "Can I stop running, please, for a little while? Can I sit down?" Because all I'm doing is running around this mob the entire time.
That's why I'm worried that VR is not actually going to work that way because people would be having heart attacks, man. They would be dying.
They'd be getting in good shape, man. Everybody would be looking like Arnold, dude. You talking about, man?
But what about the 400-pound kids who wanted to play tanks, dude? They would not be having a good
those
day.
are the ones that would die first.
Weed out the weak. I don't think weak and big are synonymous though.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, if you can't walk. Because that's all you got to do. I mean, you don't.
If you're bedridden, then yeah.
You probably don't got a lot of. You probably don't got a lot of strength in your arms or your legs. But I mean, yeah, you got those games out there like with the Kinect that all you got to do is take a step forward and your guy walks. So I mean, really, all you're going to be doing is standing, and that could be tiresome, I guess, if you're playing for like 12 hours straight. But you know, that's going to be good for your legs. I mean, you get a good circulation when you're standing rather than when you're sitting. And you hear about these people at these game conventions. I was watching some with the Japanese. And they seem like they're hardcore into video games, man. Like I'm talking like 36 hours.
Dance Revolution and all that stuff.
No, I'm talking about like sitting there playing like Warcraft or Starcraft and stuff like that. And they're playing for like 36 hours or 48 hours straight with like an entire stack of Red Bull crap right next to them. And they had this one where they were talking about it, and the guy literally died right in the chair next to like 1,500 people. Nobody stopped playing their games. The paramedics came in, they found him, right? And they're looking at him, and he's passed away. So they're getting him out of the chair. Nobody stopped playing their games. Like hardcore, dude.
Yeah,
like that's hardcore.
It's like that in South Korea and Japan and stuff like that, dude. But I've done that with Mountain Dew. I pulled 36 hours with Mountain Dew on this game right here back in the day, dude.
Yeah, but it's not good for you, man. Like that, the stuff that they put in there nowadays is like so much caffeine, a lot more than we ever had when we were younger. Not that it was good for you then.
I mean, 3 days without sleep, that alone is not good for you right there. I mean,
you didn't keep a case of Jolt next to your computer
a day and a half. Yeah, exactly. it was. I mean, I knew it wasn't good for me because I'd crash, like after the 36 or 40 hour 2 days or whatever I played, I would crash and sleep for like 16 hours. Of course, this was at a time in my life where I slept like 13 hours anyway, if I could get away with it.
Yeah, teenagers, man.
20 years old.
But no, I mean, I'm drinking Coke, so I'm not completely, affected by that stuff. But I've never had any of those caffeine drinks that I see other people get, the little Jolts and what are some of the Monsters or Munsters or whatever they're called. You know, I've never had any of those. I just see the effect of people.
Just call it a Munster.
Yeah, I mean, whatever they're called. Because I don't use them. I don't need them. I stay awake as it is. I mean, you guys know me. I get very little sleep. If I take one of those things, am I not going to get any sleep for a year?
Now you told me you were on sleep medication, though, right?
Now I am, yeah, and it's absolutely
not a sponsored video.
Yeah, not by any of these companies apparently, because we're putting them all down. Yeah, I finally took some sleeping pills, and man, they make you so groggy the next day. But I really don't care anymore because it got to a point where I was getting about an hour of sleep every week. That's why I'm able to do as many videos as I am, because I work and then I come home and I got plenty of time. Everybody else is sleeping, nothing else to do. There's nothing ever on TV, so I play video games. That's what I did to relax.
I've had HBO now for about maybe 2 months, and I've literally watched everything on HBO probably twice.
Because they just repeat. After the first week, you're just repeating the same thing for the whole next month, and then they get a new set of like 5 movies or something.
Yeah, it's nuts. But I'm waiting April the 24th, man. Game of Thrones, baby. Game of Thrones. It's gonna be smacksy.
What do you like in Game of Thrones, by the way? What's your
I like
favorite?
everything, man. I like everything because I went out
No,
and
no
saw the first
spoilers.
season.
No spoilers.
I went out and saw the first season, and after I watched the first season, I went and read literally every one of the books that George R. Martin had out. So the books were amazing, and the show is actually one of those rare shows that is actually doing justice to the books. So
Yeah.
so I'm not spoiling anything for anybody. I'm just saying, look, the books are awesome, and the show is doing justice to the books. So if you dig books, go read the books first, and then go watch the show. You will not be disappointed, dude. Game of Thrones is awesome, and I think that was totally spoiler free.
But do you have a
Yep,
favorite class or favorite race or of I guess there's not really races, but I mean just a favorite set of group of people that are in there.
Well, that's gonna this might lead into spoilers, but
No,
I
no,
like
just I mean very generic. Just
I like the Northmen. I forget what the name of the house is called. What's the name of the house called?
Stark.
Cipher. Yeah,
Stark?
the Starks. The Starks. Good job, Chupa. And I like the White Walkers. So if you guys don't know anything about Game of Thrones, that shouldn't spoil too much for you. But yeah, I like the Starks and I like the White Walkers. So it's such a good show, man. Such a good show.
I stopped watching, I think, around season like 2.5 or something like that because they kept talking about zombies and they never showed the zombies. It was always like the
No,
zombies are
season three.
coming, the dragons are coming, the zombies are coming, and I'm like, nothing's coming. It's never here. Like I stopped watching it and people kept talking about it and they're like, yeah, it still hasn't gotten here yet. Yeah, it still hasn't gotten here. And another season would go by and I'm like, still hasn't gotten there yet. And they're like, nope, not yet. And I'm like, what? I'm not watching that. Don't tease me with it for like 4
But,
seasons.
dude, the thing about
I
Game
haven't
of
seen the last season, but I know that they're there now.
Are
At
they there
least,
finally?
one half of those.
It's only,
Yeah, the
it's
thing
only been
about-
on for like 30 years. They finally got the zombies in there.
30 years.
That's the thing about Game of Thrones, though, man. They don't need the dragons and the White Walkers because of the way it's written and the story and the acting, man. I mean, it's really
Yep.
good. It stands on its own. It doesn't need all the extraneous stuff. You know, it doesn't need the dragons or the zombies and stuff like that because it's just so well written. In my opinion, now, that's just my
Right.
opinion. Your opinion may differ, but I think that Game of Thrones would have worked just as well without the dragons or the White Walkers because of George R. Martin's writing.
I don't know. For me, when I watch
Yep.
shows like that, I like to have that one character, whether he's the main one or not, as long as there's one in the show somewhere that I can root for and say, that's a decent guy. He's doing the right thing. And maybe he doesn't do it all the time. There's hard choices in life, and there's not always like the good choice that you can make. You just sometimes have to make a choice. But in some of these shows that I've been watching, like none of them are redeemable. I'm like, who am I rooting for? They all seem
That would
like
be
horrible.
Jon Snow. Jon Snow
Yeah.
would be the guy you're rooting for in Game of Thrones.
But didn't he like die in season 1? No, is that the
No.
kid? Is that the kid who was sent to the wall?
dude, spoilers. Spoilers.
That was like
Spoilers,
season
kid.
2, right? Wasn't that season 2?
Spoilers. Earmuffs.
Shoot it.
Yeah,
If you haven't seen season 2 by now, the thing's been on the air forever, guys.
I
I'm not
agree.
talking
I-
about the last season because I've
Only
never
in
seen.
the 5th season now. It's not like it's been on for that long.
It seems like it's been on for longer than that, though.
Season
The other
one
one
made me
you-
fall
you
instantly
really-
in love. Dude, yeah.
That
Cool.
I find myself rooting for is the Imp.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, the Imp, dude. I love him, dude. He's Tyrion Lannister.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I dig his character. I dig the guy who's acting. He's just doing a great
Yeah.
job, man. And he makes you root for him, even though he's kind of a douchey asshole. But he has a lot of reasons to be that way.
Yeah, he
has
has
a lot of
the
reasons.
saving qualities of him.
Yeah, he's.
Not hide it one bit. It's out. in the
No,
open,
he's like,
staring
hey man, this
face.
is who I am. Yeah, this is
Yep.
who I am. Deal with it. Yeah, I dig it. Anyway, chicken, guys.
Oh, chicken.
Yeah, you guys
All
like
right,
chicken?
guys. I think it's a good time to head on out. But
Is chicken
kosher
a new
with
code
you all?
word? Yeah, I didn't know that chicken was a new code word.
It can be.
Yeah, but I was just extolling the virtues of chicken again. You know how I am.
Yep. Of course. Gotta have the chicken. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please check out Hydros Inc. He has all kinds of Everquest, and he's also playing classic games that he's not modding, which is perfect because that's how you're supposed to play those games.
I don't think they need modding. I really don't. I love them.
Yeah. Fallout 3, and also Elder Scrolls.
Well, Oblivion. And thank you for the
Yep,
shout out, my friend.
of course. AC Gamer. He has everything else. Everything. Everything.
Except for the Sims. Except for the Sims.
Yeah, I haven't gotten back to
Oh,
that one yet. I have like 7 episodes for it though, guys. So you can watch those first ones. Well, I got to go back on the old computer because it doesn't run right on the new one.
Yep. Well, and we also have Chupas. Chupas eating some
Take
pieces.
care, everybody. Have a good night.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.